thought they asked the tenant for even more money. But, right now he's still enraged,
The exterminator couldn't believe it. He said, I've only seen one place in my life with more roaches than were here.
Thanks to A&E's Hoarders TV show, we have seen numerous homes filled with newspapers, rotting food, and the occasional dead cat. These images have come to define hoarding in our world. Those familiar images are all there in thy father's chair, except thankfully all the cats we see are alive. But they still produce a consistent and overwhelming discomfort. The documentary follows Abraham and Shagra, Orthodox twin brothers who are forced to deep clean their Brooklyn apartment with the help of a professional cleaning crew. We get an up-close and personal view of the cleaning process. The camera stays tight on the brothers' faces as we see the cleaners slowly make their way through years of neglect. We learn from the brothers' neighbor that the place was cleaned less than 10 years ago, making the derelict state of the apartment even more crushing. The classic images of hoarding are all there. Boxes piled high, an unseeable floor, and a toilet that is beyond words. But they are given a new flavor through the distinct visual style of the film. Shots are consistently shaky, tilted, and out of focus, adding another layer of chaos and disorientation to the apartment. The viewer feels as if it's one of the poor schmucks that has been hired to find the home buried beneath all the stuff. The film is loosely broken up into 7 parts, although the directors say the cleaning actually took place over 8 days. This 7-part presentation of the transformative deep cleaning of the home of 2 Orthodox men has an almost biblical resonance. Out of a den of chaos and neglect, God-like cleaners are able to create a livable home in just a few days, even if that livable home does have some truly awful green shack carpeting. Even in a seemingly condemned apartment in Brooklyn, thy father's chair seems to tell us that rebirth can occur, at least for these 2 old men. So who are Abraham and Shagra? It doesn't really seem like it's that important. They look and act so similar that most of the time it's impossible to tell who is on the screen. Where Hoarders zeroes in on the personal stories behind the mess, thy father's chair could be about anyone. It's the apartment and its rebirth that is the film's true focus.
That chair, the green chair, is my father's chair. I have to find out if I'm allowed to sit in it, and if I'm allowed to, if I want to anyway.